Hello everybody and welcome to the video. Today I want to talk about something that I've really been thinking a lot about lately. It's already been confirmed that Kingdom Hearts 3 is going to be one of the darkest games in the entire series, perhaps the darkest that we will ever see in the series. And I've been thinking about it, what will make this dark? And I think it's something that's been going around a lot lately. A lot of people have been making videos, speculating, and I think that's just basically saying that someone is going to die in Kingdom Hearts 3. And I don't know, there's no confirmation of who it will be, there's no set confirmation that someone will even die in the first place, but if there were to die, here's a top 5 list of characters that I think will die in Kingdom Hearts 3. And before I jump right into it, I just want to remind you guys that this is my personal top 5 list. It's an opinion, guys. If you disagree with me, that's fine, but just know that this is my opinion, and I don't need you guys blowing up the comments, ripping me apart for killing off one of your favorite characters, because honestly, a couple of mine are on this list too. And yeah, just want to get that out of the way. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. So the first person on my list is going to have to be Terra, and I mean, I think this is kind of like an easy little cop-out. From what I've seen online, I feel like a lot of people have speculated that Terra's probably going to die in Kingdom Hearts 3, and I actually really agree with that, just because, I mean, it's pretty... He's been known to be doing stupid things, especially in Birth by Sleep. He kind of got played himself, and just being like mutually like not a very well-liked character, like overall, because I know that there are people that just dislike Terra. And I mean, I like Terra as a whole, but I mean, I feel like in terms of his character, like he's kind of like bland and just kind of stupid, and I feel like he would do something to get himself killed, or he would realize that he's been stupid this entire time, and he would honestly probably just try to sacrifice himself to save Ventus and Aqua for, and just to say sorry for, hey, this is what I did, I've messed up in the past, but this is me making amends. So I feel like Terra's a very safe choice, but yeah, that's why he's number 5 on this list. Okay, so for number 4, I'm picking Lee. And the reason why I'm picking Lee is because he has a lot to fight for as well. And I feel like a lot of people don't really understand like why Lee is there. I mean, like, his best friend Aiza is being taken over by Xehanort and fighting for the 13 Seekers of Darkness. And he's also trying to find Roxas and Xion and to bring them back. And I feel like he's fighting for a lot, just as much as Sora and everybody else is fighting for. So, I mean, I feel like he would definitely try to do something heroic in order to bring Roxas back or to save Roxas, or potentially like something to do with Xion maybe. I don't really know, but if it comes down to anything, maybe there's going to be in the final fight in the game, it's going to be Lee versus Aiza, and he's not going to want to strike down Aiza, so Aiza is going to just strike down Lee, and that's going to be the end of it. So I don't know, that's how I could see it playing out, and yeah, that's why he is number 4 on my list. Okay, so for number 3, this one seems a little more like unrealistic than any of them, but I mean, I don't know. I still feel like it is something that could happen because we never know with the Kingdom Hearts series. But for number 3, I'm going to pick Aqua. And it kills me to say that because Aqua is probably my favorite character, tied up there with one more character who is also on this list. So you see, I wasn't lying about putting some of my favorite characters on this list. But I just feel like Aqua has always been sacrificing herself for her friends, being Ven and Terra. And we've seen this continuously throughout Birth by Sleep and 0.2. And I just think that it would just perfect her character to see her sacrifice herself one more time, but to see there with her not being saved. And I love Aqua. I want her to stay in the series. Like I said, she is one of my favorite characters, but that would just perfect her character arc. But then again, I don't see her dying. I just don't see it happening. But there is still that possibility. So yeah, that's why she's on number 3 for my list. Okay, so for number 2 on this list, I'm going to be picking Roxas, and the reason why I'm picking Roxas is because we already know that he's coming back because of the orchestra trailer that we got right before E3. And, I mean, I don't know, I feel like if Roxas were to come back, he would probably just have to die again, because I feel like or not die, but I mean, this time he would die, because we all know that he has become a part of Sora, and Sora's always been wanting to make him his own person. So I think that he would come, like Sora would be able to do that. He would make Roxas his own person, but in order to, you know, save Sora, or, you know, I think if anything, like Roxas may be the one to save Sora if Sora's ever in a pinch, or to save Lee, or just, I don't know, there's a million different ways that this can go down, but Roxas would have to ultimately come to an end again. I think he would come back for Kingdom Hearts 3, but I think he would need to ultimately just not exist again, because I just think that that's why I think everybody loves Roxas. Everyone loves Roxas because of his sad story. And if he got this second chance to come back and be another person, then I think that just totally ruins his character. So I think that if we want to keep that impression, that emotional connection to Roxas, what we have to do is, I think he needs to die in this game. He needs to be gone forever so he could come back for 3 to make everybody happy, but then he's just got to go back to where he belongs, like whether that be going back to Sora or just ultimately perishing. So that's why Roxas is number 2 on my list. Okay, so here's number 1, and this pains me even more than Aqua because this is my other favorite character in the Kingdom Hearts series, perhaps slightly above Aqua now that I'm really thinking about it and how I could envision this, but number 1 is going to Riku, and I think that this is something that we can potentially all come to terms with because Riku has without a doubt the best character development in the entire Kingdom Hearts series, and in my opinion the best character development in any video game that I've ever played. In Kingdom Hearts 1 he started out as the villain. In Kingdom Hearts 2 he had a huge redemption story that also in Dream Drop Distance, and now that he is a Keyblade Master and he is more aware and now he's ready to be the good guy, I think in order to perfect his character arc he needs to die in Kingdom Hearts 3 or vanish or disappear or something in some way. He needs to just, something needs to happen to Riku, and it hurts me because I love Riku. I want Riku to stay in the series. I want him to keep traveling with Sora. I want him to be a big part of it, but in order for him to just have that same impression like I was talking about with Roxas, the reason why people love Roxas so much is because he ultimately perished or vanished or just non-existed at some point in the Kingdom Hearts series. So I think if Riku all of a sudden jumped on that, I think that it would just make him probably the best character in the entire series. And I could just see this going down with, you know, during the final battle, like Sora gets pinned by Xehanort and Riku's just like, you know, oh, I gotta save Sora, blah, 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 blah. And then Riku loses to Xehanort, and then Sora all of a sudden just finds this power inside him, like maybe a shared power with Riku, and then he ultimately defeats Xehanort, and that's how it ends. So I think that that's just like a very, very short Cliff Note version of how I could see the last battle going down with Riku and how he would die. Okay guys, so that is the video. That is my top 5 list of characters that I think could eventually die in Kingdom Hearts 3. Like I said, this is my opinion. It's okay to disagree with me. If you disagree, give me your top 5 list down below in the comments section. And yeah, just thank you so much for watching. It really means the world to me. So just, yeah, if you want to help me out, just give me a like, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel for more Kingdom Hearts content. So until next time, I will catch you all later.